Hello, this is Chris Bertelson with a quick clip from Nevada Learning Series. Let's take a look at selecting text on the iPad 2. Selecting text on the iPad is a little different from a PC since you don't have a mouse and you don't have arrow keys on the keyboard. You do it all with the touch screen. Let's come up here, and first I'm going to tap and hold my finger. And when I do, you'll notice that I get a little magnifier that shows me where the insertion point is going to go. I can move my finger around and position that very precisely right there. When I release my finger, then I get some actions that I could take. Let's say I want to select all of this text. I just tap on Select All, and now the blue area shows that I've selected that text. I could cut, copy, or paste that text. Let's say that I want to come up here with my selection point and release the finger, and then I could say let's select text. And you'll notice that now I have little selection handles for the beginning and end of my selected range. I can tap on that one on the bottom, drag my finger, and select the text across that line. I can move it up and down and select whole rows of text at a time. If I come over here and release, you'll notice that it's selected the whole word dedicated. Let's go over to proposition, and again I release and it goes to the end. If I want to precisely position that point, I can touch and pause for just a second, and then when I release, it stops in the middle of the word. You can also adjust the beginning of the selection range, so you can choose exactly what you want just by tapping and dragging your finger. If I double click on a word, like tap on engaged, it will select just that word. And if I do a triple click, tap, it selects an entire paragraph. That's the way it works here in this word processor where I'm editing some text. Let's rotate the screen, and you can see that I can now extend my selection range by tapping on that end point and dragging down. And now I have a top and a bottom handle, and I can extend it all the way down to select all of that block of text, and again cut, copy, or paste. So that's some selection text here in Pages, which is a word processor. Let's switch to another text editing program. I double tap on the Home key. I get my multitasking bar at the bottom, tap on Notes. I can switch over to my notes, and up here at the top I also have the Gettysburg Address. Now in here, if I tap and hold, I get the same magnifier action, and I can then say I want to select the text, and I can tap and extend that range. If I do a triple click here, tap, it doesn't select the whole paragraph. The behavior is a little different here. If I tap with two fingers at the same time in the first paragraph, I'll select that whole paragraph, or the second paragraph. Two-finger tap, and I select that. So the behavior is a little bit different from in the word processor, but once you get the hang of it, it's very easy to then select that text. Let's switch over to a web page. This is non-editable text, and I tried to double-click, tap with my finger to select something, and of course in the browser that will do a zoom in to magnify that text for easy reading. Here, if I tap and hold, you'll notice I get the little selection window, and it selects a word, and I get the handles so that I could extend my selection range at the beginning and at the end of that range. If I tap, it expands out. Now if I tap and hold, it selects that entire paragraph because it's a larger block of text that I was touching, and I have these selection handles. So this is a little bit different because this is non-editable text. I can slide my selection handles up and down to choose exactly what I want to select, and I want to copy this. So I tap on Copy, and now I've copied that. And let's say I want to paste that into an email. So I tap on the Home button, go into my email program, tap and hold where I want the paste to take place, right there. Tap on the Paste button, and now I've pasted that information in. So I think you can see it's very easy once you get a little practice to select and work with text on the iPad. This has been a quick clip from Nevada Learning Series, helping you get the most from your Apple iPad.